They're handsome. Good day. And it is a good day. The sun is in and out, but it's at least not raining. Here in Maine, it's spring and we get a lot of rain. So it's really nice to see a day with sun. And, you know, on a day like today, I only needed 1 cup of coffee. So, welcome. I am Julie. I am a picker, a thrifter, a seller, a buyer of antiques, vintage, uniques, secondhand, and sometimes new items. And I sell my wares in my eBay store, ATTIC TREASURES FLEA MARKET. So welcome aboard. You are watching my channel, ATTIC TREASURES FLEA MARKET. And what I'm doing, this is the Friday episode where I am in storage garage number 1. And I pick a number, a random number, from my milk glass bowl here. And I'll just show you, I've put numbers on some of my old business cards. And that is the number of items that I'm going to pick today for my garage and show you. I will show you them. I will talk about them. I might even brag about them. And then I will pack them up in my car, take them home, clean them up, photograph them, and get them listed into my eBay store. 25 items. We're gonna do 25 items today, so I better get going. What do you want to see? What do you want to look at? I do pre-pick a few items that I wanna keep. If you watch some of my other videos, you'll see that my storage garages, both of them, and we are in storage garage number 1, are full, and I have a variety of things. So I like to show you a variety of things, and let's get started. I do apologize up front for the traffic noise that you will hear, because this storage garage is basically right off kind of a main drag, and you know, it's a drag, but so be it. This is a beautiful Victorian embossed ceramic footed covered, I call it a whatnot box. A dresser box. It is, I love the design. I love everything about it. I love the design. I love the colors. It's nice and clean inside. It does have the feet. And, you know, this might have been like a hobbyist art or an artist creation, because it's got the initials HW. Well, I guess that's, yeah, HW. The lid, this is just perfect. I want to keep it that way too. Again, I'll show this up to you nice and close and give you a little bit of a spin around. And I just find this truly, truly precious. So that's one. And then springtime. Even though the only thing we have popping out of the ground right now are daffodils, crocus have gone, and other things are starting to peek through the soil. But I'm still thinking spring. So some of these items, or my theme has been lately, spring. So wherever you are, I hope you're having a nice spring. I have 2 items that were made by a local artist, and I am sorry, but I do not know the name of the artist. We have a lot of potters here in this area of Maine, and I come upon their wares. I just love it. but I don't always know, and they don't necessarily. This one is signed that I just showed you. It's by Mag. I guess it says Mag. I'll show you that. I guess it's like a ring bowl. That's what I would use it for. It's got a really nice textured side. And the top lid, they look like, I don't know, dogwood blooms. And then, I'm assuming it's the same artist, but I, don't know for sure because the flowers look so much the same. But this is one of those bells. So yes, it has its clacker. It's a kind of a pastel pink inside. It matches the flowers. So both of those items are very, I don't know, adorable. Okay, some of the other items that I picked out for today, with the upcoming celebrations and picnics and etc. Pictures. People are always looking for pictures. So I grabbed a bunch of my pictures for my storage here, and I'm gonna get them listed up on my eBay. I do not know the maker of this, but it's hand painted floral. A picture. The design is just a leaf and a blossom, I guess, on one side, and the full flower on the other. So that's a nice one. Another one that I have, this is a vintage hazel atlas. And it's ribbed, clear glass in that ball shape. Very nice. All of these pictures are in excellent condition, and there is no marking on the bottom, but I had previously identified this as the hazel atlas. So hopefully I'm right. Then we have some, I call them juice pitchers, but I guess you could put anything in them. This one does have, this is made by ARC. It's a 1 quart refrigerator pitcher, and it does come with its lid. White. I know some of the colors out there are the ones that are more popular, and I think it's just because it's a trend, are the green and the orange and the yellow. But I have it in white. And this one might have come, probably came with a lid, but I do not have this lid. And this one's made in Italy, a 32-ounce pitcher. And I'll show you that Italy there. And it's got the markings on the side. I guess they read 1/4 cup, 1/2 cup, or yeah, and 3/4. So nice pitcher. Love these kind of handles. You can get a good grip on those. And unfortunately, without the lid. Now this one, I think I told you all my pictures are in great condition. This one, not so much. So I'm gonna see what I can do with this. It's the old wheat design, clear glass. And it's got that, I don't know, they call that sickness, I guess, when it gets that cloudy formation. And the white design is great, but the gold around the top, not so much. So no chips, no cracks, but you know, kind of faded, unfortunately. All right, so Memorial Day is coming up, and I did grab one thing in celebration or in anticipation of celebrating Memorial Day, being with your loved ones and thinking about those loved ones, and that is some string lights. Now these actually came years ago from the Christmas tree shop, and I think we're all still grieving over the loss of the Christmas tree shop, but I've had these quite a while. I didn't always put price tags in when I had a antique booth. I usually just use these as decor, but I've got 2 sets. I don't know if I'm going to list them individually or separately, but I think apropos for the upcoming Memorial Day holiday. And then let's see. Romantic. Oh my goodness. Let's be romantic. This is a Holland mold. And this is the time of the year when there are weddings and showers. And this is a vintage Holland mold wedding plate. So, I don't know, is the tradition of giving something new, something old, something, you know, etc., etc. I guess that's something old. And then, now I've got a whole bunch of big bowls. So you'll be seeing a lot more bowls in the future here. But I chose just this one because I think I have, I don't know, I'm here in my storage garage and I've got salad on my mind. Don't ask me why. But this is a very big, I think it's a 14-inch. Yep. 14-inch in diameter. Just a lovely salad bowl. Or I suppose you could put anything in it. I don't know. Like I said, I have salad on my mind. Okay, let's see. Now make sure that you keep me to it. I think what was my number here? It's, yeah, 25. So make sure you keep count. I have some plates to show you before I head on over to the other side. In the past week, I have listed quite a few of my stoneware plates. And it's because I hear that that's a trend. I don't know if it's new, but it certainly makes me happy because I've had some of these plates quite a long time. I'll read the back as I show this to you. It's new core, made in Japan. It's got a copyright date of 1985. Stoneware, oven to table, dishwasher, and microwave safe. I have, and I'll show you the back of that too. And I have 5. No, I don't always have a whole bunch of the same design, but in this case, I do. So I've got 5 dinner plates. Put those back where I can keep them safe for now. As you can tell, I do have lots of plates. Okay, what am I? You know what I forgot to do? Oh my goodness. You know, probably because the sun being out, I haven't had to have my coffee as much. I'm gonna, you know, it's about 50 degrees, even though the sun's in and out. It's still kind of chilly, especially here on a cement floor. And I just poured myself a cup of coffee in a mug that I actually already have in my eBay store. And it's greetings from Crystal Lake, Illinois. It's just a single mug. It's a Souvenir mug. And I got this, wow, probably more than 20 years ago. And I kind of try to stay away from singles, but I actually got this for myself at the time. So in the meantime, I am giving this up. So if you know somebody from Crystal Lake, Illinois, or hails from Crystal Lake, Illinois, make sure you let them know I've got a mug for them. All right, I think I'm gonna go over to the other side. And in the process, I'm gonna bring this with me, this phone, and I'll probably hesitate it because I don't want to make you dizzy, but there's something along the way that I want to show you. Okay, here we go. Now, I'm gonna actually hold this. These miniature plant pots, they're tiny. I have about 6 dozen of those. And those are going to be put into my eBay store. So let me bring you that. It's a music box. Since I showed you that wedding plate, I thought maybe this would be a good one. This is from Price Imports out of Japan. And it's a carousel. It's got the sticker on the bottom. Lovely couple, and it works. Oh, let's see. It was working. And we all know that song. Okay, now it's probably going to play in the background for a bit since I hung it up so much, but that's okay. It's a pretty song. Okay, oh, pictures. I do have a couple more pictures. These are ceramic, the ones that I showed you over there were glass, and this was Demdaco, copyright 2005. Mountain Vista, and the name is Deb Rapic, and I'm probably not going to pronounce some of that correctly, so I will let you read what it says there on the back. But it is a beautiful big ceramic pottery pitcher, nice and clean. And it's got the design all around. Might be the wrong time of the year to be putting out brown pottery, but you know, for me, I could see that all year round. And this is I call it a stubby ceramic citrus pitcher. Unfortunately, it does not have its lid, but it's just, if you love oranges or your citrus fruits, I guess this is just great. Now, admittingly, you know how I think I've said in the past, I try to avoid things that are made in China, but it did. I think I came upon this and it just caught my eye. And I've been on the lookout for a lid for a while. No such luck. Okay, let's see. Boxes. I'm hearing the trend that people are liking wooden boxes. So I have some wooden boxes. They're all the same. They have a little slide out lid. And just really nice. I don't know, what would you put in these? But I have 4 of them. And just some kind of light wood. So, I guess that's up for your consideration. Then these are made in Milani. They're carved African hardwood chalice candle holders. And I'm going to show you them both. I will be selling them as a set of 2. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you the close-up of at least one of them. Now there's a giraffe, I guess. Yeah. And then there's an elephant. And it has its trunk up. So I guess that's good luck. Now this one, I don't know. Yep, he has his trunk up too. And I really don't know what safari animal that is. They are both meant to hold a candle. They're both marked, oops, on their bottoms with I guess a sticker. And those are unique. So that'll go as a set. Okay, garden. Okay, I haven't even really begun my gardens, but you know, I start cleaning them. So what I have here are a few things for your garden. This is sculptured wall pocket with a quote from Henry David Thoreau. And hopefully I pronounced that correctly. And there you go. I'll put it up close so you can read that. And this is used. It's like, I guess, a little, you could put bird seed in there. It's meant for the outdoors. There's the back. It's got 2 holes there for you to be able to put that on the side of something. And it's nice. I think that's really nice. And then let's see, let's do these. You know, I think I mentioned every so often I sell some new things. I guess these are new old. These are garden gloves. I don't know where I got these, but they're new, never been used. They have the little texture on the inside, your grip, and nice design, bright. And a couple of other small things. I had actually at one time, I was selling these in my booth, plant stakes. And you know, the wooden ones are sometimes hard to find. You know, I used to save popsicle sticks. But that's basically, I'll take one of these apart for you. And they're just the wood sticks. And they've got the pointy bottoms. And then along with it, these are some cards where there's an herb on one side and then a recipe on the other side. So I have a selection. It's thyme, basil, chives, cilantro, dill, English lavender, oregano, and flat leaf Italian parsley. And they all read a little something. They talk about it. And then on the other side, they have a recipe. Just a little something, something. And then this is a bigger something, something for your garden. You know, if you drive around the back roads, coastal Maine, you'll see a lot of these, what I consider garden art. Everybody loves their whirligigs and their toys, their garden toys. And I have this couple. I'm gonna put that up there while I lift the other one up. There we go. So this is a couple, and they're handsome. They have stakes. Let's see, this one has 2, so you can stick that in the ground. Somebody made these years ago. They definitely show weather. They really are adorable. This one only has one of the spikes, and again, just adorable. Okay, let's see. Vases. I have lots of vases, so let me show you 2 vases. You know, these square ones are hard to find sometimes, so I think these would be a good choice. They're both very similar, but they are a little different. One's much thicker glass, especially at its base, and you will see that. Now, remember, you are in my garage, so these will need to get cleaned up, but they are chip-free, and they look cloudy right now, but they won't be once they get cleaned up. I don't believe, no, there's no marking on them. And this is the one that's got the thicker, heavier glass. Again, no marking on the bottom, but there you go. 2 very large clear glass bouquet vases. And because they are different, I will be listing them separately. But nice, you know, when those flowers start growing. And then, let's see, bright. We're always looking for bright colors now that it's summer, right? Or, well, no, not, it's still spring. I guess I've got, you know, spring into summer on my mind. This is a lovely, I think this is another studio pottery signed Hattie 71. And it's a basket, ceramic pottery, bright yellow inside, and then the lid is just beautiful and bright. I'm actually going to take that lid off to safely show that to you up close. Nicely done. Wow. I don't think I could do something like that, but I do appreciate, I really do appreciate the work that some of these artists do. So let's see. I have to think. Give me a moment to think. I want to make sure that I showed you 25 items. Like, real quick, I'm going to just show you those pots that I walked by, or walked in front of. They're in the front of my garage. These are all weathered, very small plant pots. But there's a lot of uses for them. You know, even if you don't use them, I know people have made some nice crafts out of them. They'll make like water bells, you know, when the water drips down or comes down from your gutters. I've seen somebody make a really nice like gutter bells. All right, I believe that is it for today. I appreciate you watching my channel, and I hope that what I showed you today was, let me know what your favorite item was. I do try to show you a variety. And let's see, a few other things. In my previous videos, I had talked about wanting to go live. Well, I think I've set a date, and that is going to be Tuesday the 17th of May. Hopefully I've got that date right. And the Tuesday edition is in garage number 2. And then later on in the week, I think the 22nd, I plan to go live here in this garage. So that's this month. And I am a bit nervous because I've never gone live, but I've been working with getting my training wheels on, and I'm looking forward to it. And what I'd love to hear from you is, you know, what time of the day would work out nice for you? It does need to be obviously during the daytime, daylight, and I usually prefer mornings or around noonish, only because the traffic tends to be a little less hectic that drives by this one at least. But I look forward to going live. I plan to go live once a month, starting this month. Once in this garage, garage number 1, and once in my other garage, garage number 2. And I look forward to that. I look forward to doing these episodes with you, and I hope you enjoy them too. I love to hear your feedback. I'd love to know, when you look at that video that follows this, you might spy an item or two that you would be interested in. Even if it's just for me to show it and talk about it, I would love to do that with you. So, and then I also try to keep my walkthrough videos updated. I just updated that last week. And the reason being is, as things start to get removed from this storage garage, I'm kind of also adding a few things, because this is the time of the year where I find some great little picks. can't help myself. I am not buying right now because my goal is to whittle down from 2 to 1 storage garage. And I no buying, but you know, I can't stop myself from picking. Just, it's the nature of the beast. So until we see each other again, thank you. And I hope you enjoy your day. And I hope the sunshine is out for you too.